mole. I am not going to jump.
Yeah, I think Dorothy will jump.
Highly trained professionals. These activities are extremely dangerous, so do not try any of them without proper training. In the event of an emergency, if at all possible, seek professional assistance.
Worst case scenario starts right now. Welcome to Worst Case Scenario. I'm standing in the Worst Case Institute, where tests are conducted to help you escape danger. Because you never know when you'll be in a life-threatening situation. But when you are, you want to be prepared. And this show will help you increase your odds. For instance, you're trapped on top of a burning building. There's nowhere to go but over the side. You have two options. You can stay in harm's way, or you can jump into a dumpster 3 stories down. The question isn't whether you're going to jump. The question is whether you're going to survive.
Worst case scenario, you're trapped on the top of a building. A few more seconds and your life will be in serious danger. You have no choice but to get off. Today, I'll teach you how to jump and land safely.
The thing I would look for if I had to jump is I would look for a dumpster. The reason I look for a dumpster are there are oftentimes things in it that will break my fall. There might be, this one for instance has cardboard boxes, it has some trash, it has some garbage.
If you see anything with glass, cans, golf clubs, something in it that's sharp that you know will hurt you, try to find another dumpster.
This isn't something you would just do for fun. It's done very safe. We have cameras everywhere. We have, hopefully not necessarily the paramedics down there. We have all the crew here making everything safe for me to do this.
You are not going to have all of this when it's time for you to make your jump. Second chances are not an option. You're going to have to make it the first try.
Before our expert is allowed to make the jump, a dummy is dropped off the building to test wind speed, rate of descent, and impact velocity.
The dummy should be falling feet first so it can keep an eye on its target area. In this case, the dummy is over-rotated and has no way of knowing where the dumpster is. Basically, it's a good way to land on your head or neck.
While the wind speed and force of impact seem favorable, the dummy's landing shows just how much can still go wrong.
When you step off, you never want to jump and you never want to push. If you push out over the ledge, you're going to continue to travel out and you'll more than likely miss your target.
The time nears for our expert to make the jump. Although she has previously made falls from this height in the movies, most Hollywood stunts utilize safety wires and airbags. This time, she's on her own.
Those hairs come up on the back of my neck and my mind's going, what are you doing? What are you doing? So you have to really get control of yourself and do it.
As always, proper footwear is imperative. If you're wearing shoes that could fall off or that could make you slip on the edge, just ditch them. These boots look stylish, but they also give me a solid base for the fall. These shades are expensive, and the last thing I want to do is damage them. I know what I'm doing, but there's always a chance of something going wrong.
She lies motionless, assessing if any injuries have occurred as a result of the nearly 40-foot fall.
Here I step off the building, and I make sure that I don't push out at all. My foot stays on the building until gravity makes my body pass it.
My arms and legs are flailing, and that isn't just for drama. It helps me keep a little bit of control. If I just kind of do this, I tend to tip. So if I can keep here, I have control of my body being upright, looking at my spot.
About 15 feet above the dumpster, I start to lean back and lift my lower body up. At this point, I know I'll hit my mark, so I'm focused on my landing. Right before you get to the bottom, you pull your butt up hard and you land as flat as you can on your back, trying to disperse the weight. You'll notice that I keep my chin to my chest. This helps to avoid any whiplash. Worst case scenario, you're on a building, you gotta jump, no other options, you gotta do what you gotta do to save your life.
Not only did Shauna successfully complete the jump, the sunglasses were unharmed. And extra points for the stylish footwear. Now, your car's broken down, your cell phone isn't working, and you're stranded. What are you going to do? Improvise, modify, adapt, and overcome. These are the elements of survival. And worst case scenario has created a competition that demonstrates all four. It's called Face Off, and we've challenged 2 wilderness experts to compete in a grueling, high-altitude race with nothing to rely on but their wits, their survival skills, and a few random items that could be found in the trunk of your car. Worst case scenario searches the globe for unique environments for our challenges. This face-off takes us to a North American forest through the daunting peaks of the Colorado Rockies. We've provided technical gear to complete this intensive outdoor course. But along the way, our competitors must complete 3 checkpoints using non-traditional gear you're likely to find in your kitchen, car, or closet. Each checkpoint consists of a survival-related task that must be executed under a strict deadline. If they fail to beat the clock, they're given a penalty scenario.
First of all, I came here for the challenge and the adventure of all of this.
Rusty Smith is a 39-year-old warehouse manager. He leads expeditions at the Medicine Bow Wilderness Survival School. His specialties include stone tool making and primitive shelter construction.
Secondly, I have a 2.5-year-old daughter that one day I want her to look at this and say, that's my daddy, and he was strong. I need to be independent and strong as well.
Rusty will battle it out with Ivan Urchak, a 27-year-old wilderness instructor and professional tracker.
My main love in this whole thing is nature itself.
Ivan, an expert in friction fire and edible plant identification, teaches at the Indocana Forest Wilderness Project in upstate New York.
I like to accept challenges, and that's part of the reason why I'm here. It'll help me be a better teacher.
The competitors are required to use the items on this table to complete their checkpoints. Let's see what they get.
Got some duct tape here. You can use this for just about anything. To wrap up wounds,
Tying shelters together.
make rope out of it. First thing I'm thinking is squirrel stew. Make a slingshot out of this pretty quick. Got some steel wool here. There's a real pretty easy fire making technique that works with this if you happen to have a battery.
Not quite sure about this guy right here, but who knows, we'll see.
Here's the remote control. There's our 9-volt battery. So this plus steel wool makes fire. You're always happy when you know you have a way to make fire.
With compass and map in hand, Rusty and Ivan face off. Phase 1 of the face-off includes a 2-mile hike, followed by a 250-foot rappel and a river crossing along the way to checkpoint 1. Halfway through the hike, Rusty and Ivan take separate trails. This strategy pays off for Rusty, as Ivan's route leads him to a dead end. Rusty has a 1-minute lead on Ivan and is the first to reach the cliff face. At this point, he has 2 options. He can take a 2-mile footpath down and around the cliff, or he can rappel down and gain valuable time.
I haven't looked over the ledge yet, so once I see that, you might see me running the opposite direction. Beautiful up here, but yet very scary.
When you're lost in the wilderness, the only way out may be straight down, and the ability to scale a cliff face will make all the difference. With Rusty's lead increasing, Ivan has no choice but to follow his opponent down the cliff.
Never rappelled before, but I think that this is going to be one of those overcoming your fear kind of things here. For me, anyway.
While Ivan slowly inches his way down the wall, Rusty races to a commanding lead.
Last part. Yeah, we made it. We get to take this part now. I can't believe these guys convinced me to do this.
Rusty crosses the river, lengthening his lead, while Ivan continues to struggle on the rappel. For Rusty, checkpoint 1 is in sight. Rusty gains a 4.5-minute lead. He arrives at checkpoint 1 as Ivan panics and stalls on the cliff. In part 2 of this face-off, we'll see if Ivan can finish the rappel and make it to checkpoint 1.
Just realized now that I've got a nylon cord or two between me and eternity. But I'll tell you straight up, I'm afraid of heights.
Will Ivan conquer his fear and be able to catch up to Rusty? Stick around. We'll find out who's going to win the competition and be king of the mountain later in the show.
One day you'll fall face first down a mountain. Your skydiving adventure will turn into disaster, and you'll have to jump off a cliff to save your life. Could you survive?
It's that flippin' fear.
When Worst Case Scenario returns.
You're watching Worst Case Scenario, part of Unbelievable Wednesdays. Only on TBS Superstation.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Now you can flat out fly on the new Superman Ultimate Flight. The third incredible new ride in less than a year. Now flying at Six Flags over Georgia, the super park of the South.
Save $10 off Six Flags admission with a Coke can all summer long.
Get the lowest prices of the season at Kohl's, starting Friday at 8 a.m. You'll find the lowest prices of the season on all shorts and capris for the family and all women's, juniors, and kids' swimwear. Find the lowest prices of the season on all juniors' tanks, all juniors and young men's screen printed tees, and all dress and casual sandals. Plus, get bonus buy savings through Monday. So come in for the lowest prices of the season at Kohl's. Kohl's, that's more like it.
Hey, how you doing? I'm looking for something a little...
Not so tight in the shoulders.
Yeah.
Looser in the hips.
Definitely, yes.
A little less constricting in the legs.
Oh, yeah.
I may have just what you're looking for.
That's my car.
Exactly.
Introducing the all-new 2003 Lincoln Town Car. Introductory lease rates are now available. See your local Lincoln dealer for details. There are those who travel, and those who travel well.
Domino's, the biggest delivered wings in America. Why, you might even say you love them.
Do you love wings more than me?
Get the door. It's Domino's. Buy a large pizza for $8.99 and get free toppings. Add wings for just $5.99 more. Call now.
This Friday, the terror returns. Busta Rhymes, Tyra Banks, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, my God.
Halloween, Resurrection.
Trick or treat, mother...
Rated R. In theaters everywhere Friday. Sunday night, for the first time on the Superstation, the government's #1 agent is on the run. And that's bad news for the people chasing him.
If you drop your gun now, I promise I won't kill you.
He is innocent. Tell me why he's on the run. I got papers that say you are the shooter. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Come and get me.
The TBS Superstation premiere. Eraser, 8 Eastern Sunday night on TBS Superstation.
I'll be right out.
Welcome back to Worst Case Scenario. You know, breaking down a locked door is not exactly rocket science, but like anything else, there's a right way and a wrong way. And if you've got to get on the other side of that door, it pays to know the right way. Now, maybe you have a screwdriver, and maybe you can fool around with the hinges, loosen them up, but maybe the hinges are on the other side of the door. So maybe you can try fooling with the locking mechanism. Jimmy it. Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe you don't have a screwdriver. Maybe you don't have any time at all. So you fall back on what you saw in the movies, right? You put your shoulder into it. Works great in the movies, not so well in real life. According to the handbook, your odds are much better with 1 or 2 well-placed kicks right on the locking mechanism. A little something like this. Yeah, that's about right. Fear. It's the natural enemy of survival. And here at the Worst Case Institute, we know that controlling your fear is critical. So, we have a situation. There you are, high on a cliff, looking straight down at the water. You have no choice but to jump. But you have a big fear of heights, and it's paralyzing. What would you do? Meet Melissa Johnson. She's battled a fear of heights her whole life. And after a traumatic experience at a swimming hole with some friends in high school, she decided she never wanted to face that fear again.
I thought I was going to die. Like, how was I going to get down? They were yelling at me, just jump, no big deal. And it was the worst feeling in the world. What scares me the most is having to be put in a position where I'd have to jump. That's my biggest fear, to be put in a position where you have to do this. There's no other choice. This is it.
Melissa agreed to a worst-case volunteer challenge with no idea what she's about to do. We've flown her and her kids across the country to see if she can face her phobia.
We're on a journey. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I have to jump. You guys are going to make me jump.
By now, you should have already figured out.
I'm jumping.
That's your challenge, to jump from there. How do you feel about that?
My heart's racing.
We're going to teach you how to do it the right way.
I want to dream.
Are you ready?
Melissa will be trained to jump properly from over 40 feet. But in this worst-case scenario, finding the courage will be her most difficult challenge.
Right there. Now, you can reach over and grab my hand. Your hand is absolutely trembling right now.
I don't even know how I'm going to jump off that big one.
I'll tell you how. We're going to teach you to be safe, and you're going to be confident with that. When you jump from the rocks, don't fall off the rock. Jump. I want to see you actually jump about that high. The second thing is arms at your sides or up when you go in, or you're going to have welts or bruises on the bottoms of your arms because they hit the water really hard.
There's nothing on the bottom, right?
Well, there is, but it's about 30 feet down there.
Just jump off.
Just jump off. Now we've broken the surface of the water. It's time to get serious. Now, same jump. Nice and comfortable. Imagine you're on your couch jumping onto your living room floor. There's a bug on the floor, and you're going to stomp him as hard as you possibly can.
Mom, you're doing great!
It's getting worse because I'm looking at it.
Then let's do this. How about you look at me? And I'm going to count down for you. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. And when I say go, you're going to look out, and you're going to jump. You're shaking on it, and I can see you're shaking even without shaking my hand. Okay, that's the deal. You know what to do now. Look at me.
Okay.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm so sorry. One more time, and I swear I'll go. Go.
3, 2, 1.
Even 8 feet presents an emotional struggle for Melissa.
I'm frozen, and it's ridiculous.
What do you think is the worst that can happen?
It's that feeling. You know that ice-cold feeling that just runs through your body? It's running right now.
Ready.
1, 2.
You can do it, Mom!
Melissa begins this jump with suspect technique. Her shoulders are tense, her arms are away from her body, and her feet are spread apart. But as she nears the water, we can see her training take hold.
Go, Mom!
How's that feel?
Good.
Ready to go higher?
17 feet will be Melissa's best chance to work on her mechanics.
You're going to turn around, you're going to look at the water and jump immediately. Turn around.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Feet together?
Yep.
It's that flippin' fear, and it's going to totally consume me. So here I go. You ready? 1, 2.
Melissa's jump was right on target. Feet together, hands by her side. Now, it's time for the final challenge. 41 feet above the water.
Hey, you will be fine. You will be fine. You have the knowledge, you have the skill. I trust you. Relax. Arms at your sides, feet together. Step up and jump. Be strong.
8 feet.
Come on.
Ready?
Be strong.
8 feet.
Be strong. Be brave.
8 feet.
You have a big jump.
8 feet. 8 feet. 8
Just
feet.
a nice
8.
strong jump. You can do it. You can do it.
Ready?
Jump. Relax.
Ready?
Punch.
Ready?
Ready.
Set. Oh, my feet feel so heavy. Go.
You know what?
Go,
They
go.
are heavy,
Go,
but they
go,
will.
go.
They won't be as soon as you're
Stay tight,
airborne.
right?
Come on.
Stay tight. I
You
can.
got it.
Ready?
You absolutely have it.
1, 2. God, that energy in my body right now.
Turn around. Turn around.
Go.
Come here. It's taking too long for you. I'm going to ask you the last question one more time. Melissa.
I just...
No. Look at me. Look at me. It's not about this TV show. It's not about the cameras. It's not about the flight out here. It's about whether you want to jump off and feel that feeling of overcoming something that's a fear. If you don't want to do it, you're fine. But you can do it. You can do this.
Melissa's fear is overwhelming her, so Dustin decides to change the challenge location from 41 feet to 38 feet.
Can I scream real quick?
Please.
Okay, ready?
Go,
1, 2. 1, 2.
Go, Mom!
Ariel, wait, okay? 1, 2.
Come on, puff yourself up.
Okay.
You can do this.
I know I can.
Can you do this?
Yes.
Then do it for yourself.
I can do this.
Yes.
1, 2,
Settle on that number.
3,
Settle on a number.
4.
Settle on a number and go. You can do it. As soon as you're settled on a number, you go.
Jump, Mommy, jump!
I want to see a super strong jump, a powerful jump. Then as soon as you're in the air, boy, it's easy. Just stomp on that water and you're done.
And you know what's so crazy? I'm not going to do it again, but I know I could if I had to.
Awesome.
Thank you. I let go, and as soon as I let go, I felt free. That fear was gone. I feel great. I never, ever would have thought I'd do that. What's the worst case? You face your fear and you do it. And I did it. And I feel great. I feel alive.
Melissa has earned a little peace of mind. Now, if she ever has to make a jump to save her kids, she knows she can do it.
Still to come, you're stranded in the woods and the clock is ticking. Can you make it to safety before the sun goes down? Plus, Gear Girl gets all fired up. Will she be able to escape without getting hot under the collar? And a skydiver leaps into a living nightmare when Worst Case Scenario returns.
Tomorrow on the Man-Made Movie, it's Good Cop, Bad Cop, Cool Cop, L.A. Confidential, and Chad shares the spotlight with Claude Mann. The Man-Made Movie, tomorrow at 8 Eastern, only on TBS Superstation.
I'm hungry. You gotta eat.
Well, it's in your eyes. Ain't no surprise. You got a thing for checkers. Check it out. You gotta eat. Ain't nothing like this place. You gotta eat. Ain't nothing like this taste. You gotta eat.
The other guys have been trying, but no one can make a double cheeseburger that tastes like ours. Checkers Cheese Double Cheeseburger, now just 99 cents. Ain't nothing like it. Just 99 cents. Right now at Checkers.
Checkers.
Here's your forecast, 63 degrees with scattered showers throughout the day.
All right. Hey, we got Chad coming in from Wall Street. Chad, what's happening out in the market?
The S&P is trading at heavy volume as the Dow is up and the NASDAQ is up.
Looks like everything's looking up today. We got Chopper John coming in with a traffic report. Chopper John.
Yeah, Jim, one board the Old Mill Parkway.
I love Chopper John.
M-Mode. The next generation of wireless is here. How will you use it? Welcome to M-Life from AT&T Wireless.
In an era of gritty reality TV, with in-your-face violence and gratuitous sex, finally comes an exceptionally clean cop show.
Oh, my God. What is that? Grease.
Tony Shalhoub is Monk. Crime solving is a dirty business. That's the problem.
You just have this one with the dog hair.
Monk, a USA original series, premieres Friday at 9, only on USA.
I'm going with the flow.
The completely original Lincoln Blackwood. Now available with 0% APR financing for 60 months or $7,000 cash back. There are those who travel and those who travel well.
Honey, I'm going shopping.
That's nice.
40% off. No payments for a year.
All right.
The Home Depot.
Should we take the truck?
It's the Yellow Tag event going on now at the Home Depot. Look for the Yellow Tags and save an extra 40% on everything from area rugs to hand tools. Plus, pay nothing till July 2003 on purchases of $2.99 or more. Now at the Home Depot and Expo Design Centers.
Tired of pizzas with hard, inedible crusts? That's not a pizza. This is a pizza. The stuffed crust pizza only from Pizza Hut, with a piping hot layer of mouth-watering cheese baked right into its soft golden crust. The stuffed crust $9.99 deal. Any way you slice it, it's terrific.
Now that's a pizza.
Next Wednesday on Worst Case Scenario, when will you have to dodge a semi or land a plane by yourself?
I'm alive!
Worst Case Scenario, next Wednesday, 9 Eastern, 8 Pacific, only on TBS Superstation.
One of these days, it's going to happen. You're going to work up the courage to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. I don't know why, that's your business, but you're going to do it. You're going to strap on the helmet, you're going to hop in the plane, and you're going to say a little prayer that your chute opens when you jump. But the second you leave the plane, the unthinkable happens. 20-year-old Andy Judy has been skydiving for over 2 years. For the young thrill seeker from West Virginia, skydiving fits his adventurous personality.
He likes sports, tried baseball and mountain climbing, caving, biking, all that type of thing.
But skydiving is his ultimate passion, a passion that would make any father nervous.
I'd always be outside here and looking to make sure Andy's chute opened and make sure he landed all right.
His previous 48 jumps simply didn't prepare him for his 49th. It's 4 p.m., just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Andy and a couple of his buddies are psyched for their last skydive of the day. The group exits the plane. The command to jump is given, and Andy Judy meets his worst-case scenario.
We got a prop here.
Unbelievably, Andy Judy's jumpsuit gets snagged on the landing gear.
Bill is hanging down. His toe piece of his skydive outfit is hooked on a piece of metal on the step. He's 3 feet below the plane, hanging full body towards the ground. He has a chute on. He'll still be okay if he can get loose.
There's a lot of weight in his back, plus he's fighting the forces of the aircraft.
I'm just afraid he'll run out of energy before he gets it off.
I leaned down to see if I can reach Andy's jumpsuit. In fact, I could touch it, but between Andy's weight and the speed of the aircraft, I couldn't begin to remove it.
Bob Yaley dives and banks his plane in an attempt to shake Andy loose. But these maneuvers are futile, and after nearly 30 minutes of struggling, Andy simply can't free himself. If he had a knife, he could cut his jumpsuit and fall from the plane. But he doesn't have one, so Andy must try to pull himself up, unhook his jumpsuit, and parachute to the ground.
He's not going to be able to
Since Andy can't climb back up to the plane, other aircraft are sent off the ground to see if a wing can be maneuvered underneath Andy to lift him back up. That's deemed too dangerous for the pilots. Experts then discuss taking Andy over a local reservoir and matching the speed of the plane with the boat. Someone in the boat would then cut Andy loose. This was also just too risky for rescuers. Time is running out. The plane is dangerously low on fuel. Skydive instructor Don Vick has to break the news to Andy's father that the plane is going to land with his son underneath.
I mean, you don't know whether you've just signed his death warrant or what, you know, but something had to be done.
To make matters worse, Andy's chute has a safety device that will cause it to open at an altitude below 750 feet at an airspeed over 78 miles per hour. Typically, Bob flies this altitude at 88 miles per hour. He must now reduce his airspeed to under 78 miles per hour, where the chute will open, sending him and Andy crashing to the ground.
I can land on the grass, so it's going to slide behind me from 60 miles per hour, and I can stop it as quick as I can.
Bob Yaley chooses a narrow piece of grass next to the runway. It will provide the softest landing for Andy, but will be extremely difficult for Bob. The landing is made even more difficult when Bob leans out the door to check on Andy and loses his eyeglasses.
Traffic, Skydive 50 Bravo, descending overhead with emergency situation.
If Andy is still conscious, his only chance of survival is to bend at the waist and tuck his arms and legs in. This will force his parachute to hit the ground first and absorb the initial impact. Andy must maintain this position until the plane stops.
40 assisted all units. The pilot just informed us he's coming in now.
Flying on fumes and with limited vision, Bob Yaley approaches the deadly 750-foot altitude. He desperately tries to slow the plane below 78 miles per hour so Andy's chute won't open. Now, Bob must land his 2,200-pound plane without crushing Andy into the ground.
I ran over to the plane along with the paramedics, and he was laying on the ground, his eyes closed. I didn't know if he was dead or alive.
Andy is airlifted to a trauma center. Miraculously, he only suffers minor cuts and bruises.
When the airplane finally stopped, it's just an overwhelming feeling of happiness, joy, you know, just to be alive.
Instinctively, Andy positioned himself correctly for the landing, saving his own life.
I tucked my arms in, tucked my leg in, pulled myself up to a 90-degree position, just that my parachute would strike the ground first and take the initial shock.
And just 4 short weeks later, Andy Judy is back skydiving.
It was important for me to go to skydiving again so that I could get over that initial fear of what about if this happens again. Every jump since then, I've always checked, make sure that my jumpsuit isn't wrapped around anything. I carry a knife now. Man, I'm lucky.
That was Andy Judy, the only skydiver who became part of the landing gear of his plane and lived to tell about it. Right now, let's go back out to our wilderness course and check in with face-off experts Ivan and Rusty. We left Ivan with a cliffhanger, literally. He was trying to get over his fear of heights and rappel down the mountain. Meanwhile, Rusty sprinted ahead to checkpoint 1. But don't give up on Ivan yet. This competition is just starting to heat up. In the first phase of our forest survival face-off, Rusty and Ivan competed in a grueling 2-mile hike and a 250-foot rappel down a jagged rock face.
This is going to be one of those overcoming your fear kind of things here.
Rusty's fearless approach has earned him a 4-minute lead. He is the first to reach checkpoint 1.
Start the clock. You have 30 minutes to split the log on the mark.
If they fail to complete the task in the allotted time, they receive a penalty. It includes a 300-foot trek down a steep, rocky slope. They must then find a buried hatchet, head back to the checkpoint, and finish the task. When you're stuck overnight in the wilderness, you're going to have to conserve fuel for your fire. So your ability to chop wood could end up saving your life. As Ivan clings to the mountain cautiously, Rusty attacks the log with a caveman approach.
cannot believe that I actually just did that.
Ivan, finally finished with his rappel, crosses the river on his way to checkpoint 1. Just ahead, Rusty continues to attack the log, but neglects the tools in his pack. At last, Ivan exits the river, heads up the trail, and joins Rusty.
Split the log on the mark.
With the threat of being penalized and his lead decreasing, Rusty finally goes to the bag. The frying pan's sharp edges will make an excellent chopping tool.
Let's see how he's doing with the pan. Ah, he broke it. He's a smart guy. I wonder how the hell he broke that thing. That helps. There you go.
9 minutes to spare. Ivan, my friend.
Yeah.
Just be done, ya.
You get it? Got it, bud. Crap.
On their way to checkpoint 2, the racers must complete the strenuous 3-mile hike that will take them another 1,000 feet in elevation.
Starting to develop a blister right in the ball of my foot.
There we go.
Both competitors now have blisters and use duct tape to seal the wounds.
My hands are all bloodied up. I'm thinking throw a little duct tape down on there, and should be good to go. Man, that log pounding is serious business. I actually experienced a little bit of a lack of faith in myself.
Rusty has made his first crucial mistake. His shortcut has failed.
Can't emphasize how much stress and fatigue going on in the body right now.
By the time he gets back on track, Ivan has come from behind to take the lead.
Looks like he's got a good lead on me.
Ivan is the first to reach checkpoint 2. Here, they have 15 minutes to repair a damaged bike.
I'm enjoying this.
These bikes are both missing an axle. Fail to meet the deadline, and they must carry it 400 feet away to find the hidden axle and make the repair. Succeed, and they can use the bike to cover a lot of ground and conserve precious energy. Exhausted from the altitude, Rusty finally catches up with Ivan.
We need something to go in there to hold it together.
You need bolts. That's all there is to it.
Your mountain bike will break down in the wilderness, and when it does, you'll be forced to perform repairs with makeshift materials.
See what Rusty can rig.
While Rusty makes the repair with his coat hanger, both guys have overlooked the toy truck as a source for the axle.
I know my time's about to run out. It's worst case scenario.
Ivan has failed and must now take the penalty.
Bike axle is located at the cattle guard. You must take your bike with you.
While Ivan's lack of ingenuity has earned him a long hike, Rusty uses duct tape to secure his new axle.
Feeling confident right now. You hear me screaming at the bottom of the mountain. You'll know my fate.
In part 3 of this forest survival face-off, find out if Rusty's duct tape will hold long enough for him to make it to the finish line.
Say a prayer for me.
Pretty disappointed right now. Looks like I might be out of the game now.
Right now, things look bleak for Ivan, especially since he can't put his bike together. But then Rusty is just hanging on by a thin piece of duct tape. In the final leg of our survival competition, every second will count, and every decision will be crucial.
Just ahead, you're falling down a mountain face first. Will you end up in one piece? And Gear Girl has a sizzling new assignment, but will it be too hot for her to handle? When Worst Case Scenario returns.
Tomorrow on the Man-Made Movie.
Hush Hush off the record and on the QT.
Russell Crowe and Guy Pearce play good cop, bad cop.
Don't underestimate me, Miss Bracken.
Kevin Spacey and Kim Basinger co-star in L.A. Confidential, while Chad shares the spotlight with Dinner and a Movie's own Claude Mann.
That's me. We're making on the QT bones with very, very hush hush puppies.
It's L.A. Confidential on the Man-Made Movie. Tomorrow at 8 Eastern, only on TBS Superstation.
Drown yourselves in lakes of volume. Drown yourselves in... Love takes you on a ride. The ride of your life. Wanna take you out on a ride. Ride of your life, of your life.
Neurotica, their debut album, available in stores everywhere.
Only the strong survive in the South. Tough as nails, kind of strong. The kind of strong you'll find in Dodge Dakota. Best-in-class available power, payload, and towing. In quad cab, club cab, and regular cab models. Even the price makes a strong statement. Get a Dakota Club SXT with big wheels and CD tunes for $17,100. But only at Truckville, your new South Dodge dealer. Grab Dodge's 770 powertrain limited warranty. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match it.
When you can find the nearest locksmith. When you can check a movie time. And tell your friends you're running late. When you can find the right words to open a door. And you can do all this with a calling plan starting at $19.99 a month. That's M-Life. From AT&T Wireless. There's never been a better time to stop by an AT&T Wireless store, authorized dealer, or call 1-800-IMAGINE.
Great, check this out. New releases guaranteed in stock. That means I'll have my favorite kind of movie. Kung Fu. Did you just whack me with a carrot?
Oh, ninja mice.
At Blockbuster, the hottest new releases are guaranteed on DVD, so you'll always find your favorite movies.
Off me, you little varmint.
Make it a Blockbuster night.
Sunday night, for the first time on the Superstation, the government's #1 agent is on the run. And that's bad news for the people chasing him.
If you drop your gun now, I promise I won't kill you.
He is innocent. Tell me why he's on a run. I got pictures that say you are the shooter.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Come and get me.
The TBS Superstation premiere. Eraser, 8 Eastern Sunday night on TBS Superstation.
I'll be right out.
Sometimes you need more than your wits to survive. You need the right equipment. That's why we hired Gear Girl. Or at least one of the reasons we hired her. It's her job to test out the latest high-tech gadgets that could save your life. And her first assignment is a hot one. Testing out this, the smoke hood.
When you've got 3 stories of flaming smoke under your feet, you've got to be prepared to go through the burning building to get to safety. That's where this comes in. The state-of-the-art smoke hood. Check it out. You pop the top, you put this thing in your mouth, and they say you can walk through some serious smoke without charring your lungs. Now, I'm going to test it out.
After your eyes adjust, immediately look for an exit. If a door is locked, you must search for another way out. The smoke hood protects you because it has a heat-resistant face shield and a one-piece monolithic filter that purifies the air. Now you can breathe safely because you can dodge flame, but you can't dodge smoke. And smoke kills more people than fire does. When you enter a room, take a second to survey your surroundings. You need to know where the danger is. I can see fire through that door. That's not a safe way out. You need to walk instead of run, because you don't want to use up your air filter, or worse, trip and fall. The smoke hood can also protect you from toxic gases, which is good if you find yourself in an industrial fire. Well, that wasn't so bad. When you get caught in a burning building, first put on your smoke hood, then search for an exit. But check to see if the door is hot before opening it. Then walk, don't run, to safety.
Any questions? Catch you next time.
Just ahead, when you're falling head over heels down a mountain, will you know what to do? And find out who wins the final leg of our Forest Face-Off when Worst Case Scenario returns.
Next, exclusive. What will Wolfman's baby look like?
Can this beauty conquer the beast? Kelly Packard, Dean Cain. The shocking season premiere. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Next on TBS Superstation.
Look at that sub. I made this.
We take making subs seriously. Donato's introduces the new steak and cheese sub and new grilled chicken club.
It's awful mighty.
Hi, I'm Jody.
And I'm Axel.
We'll show you fun and easy projects
To make your Southern living simple.
But wait, there's more. It's a brand new show.
Southern living step by step.
From gardening
To woodworking.
to painting,
To cooking.
we've got the know-how.
If you're into home improvement,
Then this is the place to be.
it's a Made in the South original.
Southern Living Step by Step premieres Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, only on Turner South. Television Southern Style.
Check one out at your Jeep dealer.
We're overstocked. All remaining pools, all sizes, every model must go now, regardless of price. It's happening now in America's great recreational factory warehouse.
Oscar winner Cuba Gooding Jr.
Shoot me.
Skeet Ulrich.
Are you crazy?
Chill Factor. Sunday, July 21st, only on TBS Superstation.
If you are a graduating senior attending college in the fall, have a minimum GPA of 3.5 and strong community service involvement,
You may be considered for one of 7 $1,500 scholarships. Winners of these scholarships will be individually honored in a special on-field presentation before Braves home game.
To find out more about the high school scholarship program presented by Public Supermarkets, please call 404-614-2305.
Honey, the Drakes can't go. Honey, now the Moores want to go. Honey, the Moores can't find a sitter. It's the Stewarts.
The best-selling 2002 Ford Explorer with an available third-row seat, more room for passengers or cargo. It's your call. And Explorer is the only SUV among its major competitors with an independent rear suspension.
Honey.
Ford Explorer, no boundaries.
TBS Superstation and Pepsi Twist would like to congratulate Steve Z of Hall County, Georgia. You found your mojo and scored a year's supply of Pepsi Twist and a trip to L.A. for the premiere of Austin Powers in Gold Member. Attaboy, Steve, and thanks for playing from TBS Superstation.
Okay, take a minute and put yourself in the place of one of the experts facing off against each other in the wilderness. Now, physically, you're exhausted. The high altitude is making it hard to think clearly. You're running out of water. You've got blisters on your hands. You don't know if you can make it. You don't know if you have the tools that are essential to stay alive. But you have to get to the next checkpoint. Could you do it? In the 2 previous parts of our forest survival face-off, Rusty and Ivan successfully chopped a log in half at checkpoint 1. At checkpoint 2, they had to repair the axle on a broken bike. Rusty employed an ingenious solution, utilizing a coat hanger and duct tape. But Ivan failed and was forced to carry his bike on his back, hoping that Rusty's duct tape repair wouldn't last.
Some of the people who are watching this will be saying, that guy's pretty sharp, and then others will be saying, he has a total buffoon.
The competitors are 6 hours into the course, with 4 hours remaining. Ivan makes his repair and gets back on the trail. Phase 3 includes a 3-mile bike ride, followed by a 2-mile hike, then the zipline river crossing on their way to checkpoint 3. But they're losing daylight. Once they've completed these challenges, they'll be scrambling for the finish line in the dark. Ivan turns on the afterburners to cut Rusty's lead. His hard work pays off, and he overtakes Rusty on a bumpy stretch of road. Rusty can't match Ivan's intense riding style. If he does, he'll risk breaking his makeshift coat hanger axle. Exhausted by the elevation, Ivan and Rusty start to question whether they'll have the strength to push on.
All right.
Oh, man, I'm weaker than I thought.
total exhaustion. My muscles are really hurting me. I can't seem to get this thing off. Damn. Come on.
Ivan struggles to free himself as his lead diminishes.
Go, go, go.
Ivan's tangle ate up precious time. With 2 miles left, Rusty's only 30 seconds behind.
When the lights go out in the woods, that's it.
When nighttime temperatures drop, the ability to make fire becomes absolutely essential. They have 30 minutes to spark a flame. Fail, and they must hike blindly into the creek bed 450 feet away. Once there, they have to find the lighter that will enable them to finish the task.
My idea right now, 9-volt battery, SOS pad. Kind of hoping Rusty doesn't see this. Oh, we made it again, Don't worry, I'm not having any luck.
Rusty takes a minute to steal a tip or two from the competition.
Usually, the entire pad just bursts into flames.
Worst case scenario, this is it.
Unfortunately for Ivan, his core strength in firemaking fails under the strict deadline. Sometimes, even the most reliable survival methods don't work. His penalty, he must go in search of the lighter.
I don't have any idea how I'm going to find this.
For Rusty, fire starting also ends in failure.
Nothing there. In survival, you have to have a lot of self-confidence. But at the same time, you have to let go of your ego. But a lot of times, your ego is your worst enemy.
Both fires are set. Somehow, our competitors must fight extreme exhaustion to make the final frantic dash towards the finish line.
Guess this is it.
After 10 hours of exertion at over 10,000 feet in elevation, Ivan overcame numerous setbacks for a hard-won victory.
I just have a tremendous amount of respect for Rusty, and this race pushed me harder than I've possibly ever been pushed.
Did you leave a space for my feet?
Yeah, right there, man.
Cool. We've had a blast, and man, it just doesn't get any better than this.
Ivan loses both checkpoint challenges and comes back from behind to win the competition. You just never know. But the bigger point is, both Ivan and Rusty survived in the wilderness with what they had.
Coming up next, you're falling down a mountain. Can you make it to the bottom alive? When Worst Case Scenario returns.
You're watching Worst Case Scenario, part of Unbelievable Wednesdays. Only on TBS Superstation.
What kind of pizza can you get for only $3.99? At Cece's, you can have all the pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert you can eat. Or you can go to a big-name pizza chain and get a side of breadsticks. Cece's means 100% real cheese and rich, authentic sauces. No wonder we're the highest-rated pizza chain. So now you've got a choice at $3.99. Them or Cece's. Cece's Pizza, fresh taste at a great price.
And the first pitch to Chipper, driven high and deep to right field. His ball is on the hit. Winning home run in the bottom of the ninth.
I'm John Smoltz. Last season, the Atlanta Braves hit 174 home runs. May the 2002 season be even better. Because for every home run the Braves hit at Turner Field, Chevron, in partnership with TBS 17, will donate $100 to Children's Health Care of Atlanta. Chevron and TBS 17 helping to ensure Atlanta's children receive quality health care.
Go Braves!
Hey, how you doing? I'm looking for something a little...
Not so tight in the shoulders. Yeah. Looser in the hips.
Definitely, yes.
A little less constricting in the legs.
Oh, yeah.
I may have just what you're looking for.
That's my car.
Exactly.
Right here, dog.
Introducing the all-new 2003 Lincoln Town Car. Introducing
introductory lease rates are now available. See your local Lincoln dealer for details. There are those who travel, and those who travel well.
Great, check this out. New releases guaranteed in stock. That means I'll have my favorite kind of movie. Kung Fu.
Did you just whack me with a carrot?
Oh, ninja mice.
At Blockbuster, the hottest new releases are guaranteed on DVD, so you'll always find your favorite movies.
Off me, you little varmint.
Make it a Blockbuster night.
Thursday on the Man-Made Movie.
Hush Hush off the record and on the QT.
Russell Crowe and Guy Pearce play good cop, bad cop. Kevin Spacey and Kim Basinger co-star in L.A. Confidential, while Chad shares the spotlight with Dinner and a Movie's own Claude Mann.
We're making on the QT bones with very, very hush hush puppies.
It's L.A. Confidential on the Man-Made Movie, Thursday at 8 Eastern, only on TBS Superstation. Presented exclusively by Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse.
Nothing soothes the soul like a peaceful hike in the mountains. Cool, fresh air blowing through your hair, miles from modern civilization, communing with nature, and one foolish step away from tripping down the mountainside and falling flat on your face. The line between happiness and hospital is being drawn right here, right now.
Today I'm going to show you how to take a serious tumble down a hillside and walk away pretty much unscathed.
If this happens to you, you lose your footing, you're going down.
If you don't know how to fall properly, you will get seriously hurt.
It's essential for our expert to gather as much information as possible prior to the fall. This video camera will highlight any unforeseen hazards.
First thing, think about which body parts you want to protect. In this case, let's worry about the face first. Keep your arms and legs tucked in tight. The best way to make this fall is stand tight, just like a ball. Up here on the top's going to be pretty ugly, pretty fast. Basically, your only chance of making it to the bottom of that hill is keeping that chin tucked. Keep your arms and legs in and just trust it. Don't fight it. Just go with it.
Make it to the bottom.
When you're out hiking, you'd probably slip into a fall like this, but I'm a stunt man, so I'm going to turn it up a notch, and I'm going to dive. If you can survive the dive, your chances of surviving a simple slip will be greatly improved. While you're rolling, keep your eyes open. You may get a little dirt in them, which sucks, but guess what? You need to be able to see. Second thing, simply keep your chin touching your chest, period. You're rolling, just like a wheel. Every once in a while, as your feet are coming around, push off the ground a little bit, pop yourself up in the air. This will hopefully give you a quick second to take a look around and see what's coming.
A few tense moments pass before our expert indicates that he has made the treacherous fall unharmed.
That one felt pretty good. The top felt pretty in control. I had a pretty decent spot, pretty good vision on most of the way down. That one, from the top, I was really watching where I was going. Make sure you're going to a safe spot, nice and smooth. You don't get beat up too bad.
Trying to roll, stay in that ball the best I can. See how my chin is staying tucked the entire time here? As you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit lost here. The best thing to do, pop up in the air, get a little visual, and back into the roll.
Try to hang on to those couple of key points, and you two can make it to the bottom. Worst case scenario, you slip on top of the cliff, keep that chin tucked, make it down to the bottom, live to tell another day.
You know, worst case scenarios are a fact of life. We can't change that. But just because we can't predict them doesn't mean we can't prepare for them. I hope you never need to use the information in this show, but when you do, remember us. And good luck. I'm Mike Rowe. We'll see you next time.
following program is a TBS Superstation original series.